This is the Teenage Engineering PO-35 Speak. This vocal effects box is one of our newest maker kits. This little device allows you to record a short vocal sample and apply a variety of effects to it, such as autotune, vocoder, and other oddities. It also comes with a drum section for adding simple rhythmic elements. Our kits also include a pair of headphones, an instructional booklet, and a cheat sheet to help you remember all of the shortcuts. The operators themselves come in a 3D printed case, which I have removed for this video. However, please don't remove the covers yourself, as all of the buttons are loose and could easily become lost. We'll want to start with a clean slate. To reset our pocket operator, we will hold the pattern and the right buttons while inserting a battery. The word reset should pop up right there. Let's break down the basics. The Speak has three main sections: the control section, the modifier section, and the playback section. The control section includes write, which allows you to sequence your notes, play, which allows you to play back your patterns, FX, which allows you to add effects to your vocals, as well as pattern effects, and record, which allows you to record vocal chops. The modifier section includes sound, which allows you to select different sounds, pattern, which allows you to select your patterns, BPM, which allows you to set your tempo and your swing, and the A and B knobs, which adjust a variety of different parameters. Finally, we have the playback section, which is numbered 1 through 16. This is your keyboard and drum pad for the sounds, and your sequencer for creating your song. There's also a screen on the pocket operator. This small screen, however, has only a few uses. Your main interfacing will come from the buttons and the LEDs above them. A quick note about creating music with synthesizers. In most cases, we record music, but in the world of synthesizers, that process is sometimes referred to as sequencing a song or a pattern. I'll be using sequence to refer to putting together a beat or a song, and record to refer to bringing in new vocals for playback. We use the term sequence because we place notes in a sequence for the synthesizer to play back in order. To get started, we're going to clear a pattern. If we hold the pattern button, we'll see the lights on 1 through 16 light up. One of these should be blinking, which is the pattern we currently have selected. If we hit the play button, it will play back the sequence saved to that pattern. To clear everything on the selected pattern, hold record and pattern, and you should see the text erase pop up on the right-hand corner of your screen. Now when we hit play, there should be no sound at all. Now it's time to pick a sound. To select the sound, we'll hold the sound button. You should see one of the LEDs blinking. This is the sound we currently have selected.
Oh yeah.
While still holding the sound button, we can scroll through them to find the ones that we want. I'm going to go ahead and start with slot 11.
Oh yeah.
Now that I have it selected, I can play it chromatically using the number keys.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
If I want to adjust the pitch of the sound, I can use knob A, and I can adjust the formant or timbre of the voice using knob B. Let's say I want to more dramatically change the sound of the vocal. You'll notice on the right side there are two labels: voice for numbers 1 through 8, and effect for 9 through 16. If I want to change the voicing of our sample, we hold the effects button and press any button under voice.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Each button will apply a different voicing effect, like autotune, robot, or vocoder. Confusingly, the effects section will have no effect on our sounds at this point. 9 through 16 are for pattern effects, which we'll talk about at the end of the video. Let's see if we can find a good starting point.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah.
Let's say I want to have the Speak play a melody back. That means we'll need to sequence the sound in our patterns. There are two ways to record a sequence. One is through live play, and the other is through write mode. I'll start with the latter. To enter write mode, we'll tap the right button. Edit should pop up briefly on the right corner, and a small square with a circle in it should appear. Now when we press the buttons, we'll get no noises, but the buttons we press will stay lit up. We're going to press in a pattern, and then we'll hit play. When we hit play, we should hear single notes playing in a rhythmic manner. If we want to change what note is being played, we can hold down the notes and turn knob A.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
As we turn knob A, we'll hear the pitch change, and we can set the notes to whatever we want.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Now that I have a basic melody down, I'd like to fine-tune it. One unique aspect of the Speak is you can adjust your note length. This is handy as you can only play one vocal sample per slot. When in write mode, you'll notice that there are LEDs that are bright and some that are dim. The bright LEDs are the start of the note, while the dim ones are how long the note plays for. I'll call these dim notes ghost notes. To extend or shorten our length, we're going to hold a note start and turn knob B. As we extend it, you'll see it goes all the way to the next note or to the end of our pattern. You can also change the pitch of a note in mid-length. For this, we'll hold one of our ghost notes and turn knob A.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And now, when it gets to the middle, instead of changing or shifting and restarting our sample, it will change its pitch.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let's add in some drums. To get to our drum sounds, we'll hold sound and press 16. The drum pad works very similarly to the PO-32 tonic. Our number pads shift from playing chromatically to playing different sounds on each note. The A and B knobs adjust the pitch and morph of each sound respectively. However, we are limited to one sound per note within the drum chain. Let's play around and see if we can find a beat that works. Now that I've got a rhythm I like, let's sequence it into our pattern using live play this time. Instead of hitting the right button, I'll hit the play button, hold right and tap in the notes I want, and we'll hear them playing back once the pattern has looped through. If we make a mistake, it's an easy fix. We'll simply tap right to enter write mode, and we'll see the sequence we just played. If we need to, we can just change notes around. Note that we can only change the last note or sound we've played while in write mode, so to change that sound, we would need to exit write mode and play a sound we want, and then re-enter write mode. Now if I wanted to add other things in, I could just go to write mode and add them in. Now for recording our own sounds. There are two ways to record sounds, through the internal mic or through the 3.5mm jack on the left side. The Speak will automatically default to the jack if something gets plugged in. To record, we simply hold the record button and any one of the 1 through 15 buttons. We'll get a countdown and then we can record. Woo! Now we can play it back chromatically or affect it in any of the ways we've seen before. The final thing I'll talk about in this video is pattern effects. To apply a pattern effect, we'll simply hit play, hold effects, and press any of these buttons. Each button applies a different effect to the whole pattern. And there you have it, the basics of using the PO-35 Speak. Happy making.